Hello there, my name is Chantal. We're from the Philippines, and this is our demo video for Finhacks. So what immediately pops up in our application is the login form. I already put in my existing login credentials. When we sign in, we are introduced to Plutus, our financial app aimed at teenagers to help their financial literacy and also to track their budget and their expenses. So when we click next here, this is one of our activities that kind of helps hone their mind and kind of give them a sort of reflection to their needs and wants and kind of build a strong foundation for financial decisions. So streaming services, wants, shelter, needs, and we also have other activities. We made this content ourselves. Save Save more, spending less than you earn. We also made an interactive quiz. If there was an ever living concert, would you borrow from your friends when you have less than that money? Obviously, bad idea. And we made this bunch of fun scenarios wherein you can kind of go through it with your intuition, and a bunch of them were kind of funny. So we had a lot of fun kind of making this as interactive as possible and aimed at teenagers. When we click next, we also wanted to introduce some basic financial concepts like compound interest, which is what banks usually use. So say you deposited $1,000 every month and expected $10 average annual return and wanted to invest this money for 20 years. You can kind of visualize that. It's kind of hard to learn a financial concept if it's not visualized to you. So we had a lot of fun kind of brainstorming on how we could show this using this really cool chart. And yeah, if you invested for 7 years, you get 98K. So when you click next, we also wanted to visualize this. You can toggle up and down, cool animation. I want a phone. I want a watch. This is also a great activity to kind of say that, hey, this is the kind of stuff that I want, and I'm willing to track my expenses and budget for it. And when we actually go to the expense tracker is actually a Surima based model or a seasonal autoregressive integrated moving average. We trained this model using scikit-learn, and we can kind of track our predicted balance by the end of the month based on our expenses. So for example, our salary is, let's say it's plus 30. Add that transaction. Let's say we have grocery that is minus 5,000 every month. But let's say you have a side gig that that is gonna give you 5,000. Say you have a car loan though that's gonna give you maybe 40K minus 40K. At transaction, you have that, and can kind of add more if you want another side gig. And let's add maybe 20. Add that. Okay. And if we submit that, it's actually going through our model that we train. And as we can see, 96.44 inaccuracy. And obviously that accuracy could be better. The whole idea between the Surima model was the more data you feed it, which the data we actually store inside our MongoDB Atlas database, the more data you store it, the more accurate your balance will be. So the idea between this was that if you had an expense, you would put it here. If you had income, you would put it here. And at the end of the day, we could predict your balance so you can better budget for the coming months. And yeah, this is our uh, demo video for Finhacks. We hope you enjoyed our submission. We had so much fun creating this, and see you all soon.